Hey everybody, welcome back. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking a little bit about base building, choosing your layouts. Now, as you can see, I have multiple accounts, multiple files, and yes, these are all mine. All three of these are mine. Reezy Dragon is my oldest file, going all the way back from 2014, I believe. And then Reezy J Swizzle, I've had this one probably since about 2017. And then with the Chief Urshifu, I had made this one just about a year ago. Obviously enough, I don't really pay attention to the other two town halls because it's been super busy. I mainly focus on the Reezy Dragon. However, Chief Urshifu is really fun just because it's very low level. Let's go ahead and analyze our base very quickly. When it comes to this base layout is getting kind of old, and when it comes to the when it comes to the war base, I don't have any war bases. I mean, I've never gone to war with this base. Well, let's say that we are going to go to war with this base. What do? Are you just going to start over and just make from scratch? That sounds horrible. Oh my gosh, how long is that going to take? Am I going to have to just sit here and just do all this and just start from literally nothing? And then get something? Oh my gosh. No. We don't do that. As awesome as I seem, what I do is I always go online and I look for bases. What? Isn't that cheating? No, it's not cheating. In fact, that's what most people actually do. Most people actually go online and they look for good bases. As you can see here, we already have some good bases available. There's some really nice bases. What I like to usually do for my farming bases is keep the Dark Elixir in the middle, and then try to have the town hall somewhat difficult to get. And then when it comes to the war base, you want to have the clan castle as far away from the rest of the base as possible. So something over here is really nicely on the left. Link N055 is a pretty good one. That town hall is pretty hard to also get. Oh, actually that town hall is actually a little bit easier than normal to get. And then let's see, we're just gonna be fishing for some of these. This one looks like a good one. Let's go ahead and say that we like the N052. We're gonna click on that one, and right away it links you up to your Clash account. And then right there, boom, we have that base. Isn't that awesome? That's super sick, super easy, and super fast too. Is it really that easy? Yeah, I can totally tell you it's really easy. Most of the time the websites are pretty safe. I've done this for years, and as long as you go to a base that doesn't look too a website that doesn't look too fishy, well, that one's pretty good. You shouldn't worry too much about it. That one particularly is a pretty good one. clashbases.de. Yes, .de. Or you can just Google search. You should have no problems with that. So this is a pretty good looking base, and I'm going to definitely use it. And then from here, all you have to do is just adjust your walls. When it comes to your walls, what you always want to do is want to have the most powerful walls on the intersections. Right here, that's an intersection, and you want to have a very powerful wall right there. Obviously enough, that means you're going to want to sacrifice a few good, well-positioned walls. And then once you have gotten all of your sectors in, once you've gotten all those corners, those links in, then you want to start prioritizing which boxes are probably the most important ones. As you can see here, this zone seems to be pretty important. Something like the far out where people would enter anyway doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, little examples like that would help you in the long run. This is the center ring, so definitely the center ring is the most important one to go with. And yes. It looks like this compartment is gonna have to be sacrificed. This compartment outside, it's super far away. Oh, that is a corner. That one's very important. We're gonna sacrifice that one. Oh no. We gotten almost all the intersections? We have not. Oh, here's two. This compartment's really high level walls are gonna have to be sacrificed. Looking good right there. Any others? All right, this one looks pretty important too, just because it links up two of them. So I am gonna have to sacrifice a little bit more. I can probably sacrifice this linkage. Very, very nice. And there's two more right here. If I'm already gonna go all out, I might as well finish it. Looking pretty sweet. Alrighty then. So it looks like, oh yes, this client is super inactive. There is like nobody. I think I'm like the only one, and I've showed up for the first time in ever. I was promoted to leader? I'm the leader of this group? What? I'm the leader? I'm the leader, huh? Well, in that case, I think I'm gonna start doing some things here. Interesting. All right, well, anyway, let's see, go ahead, take that one out, and take that one out. It's been a long time since I've been a leader, but it just might be fun. All right, so you can see how I copied a base layout, and I upgraded the intersections, those corners, and I prioritized some compartments. So that is a good way to go. I may want to prioritize this wall, and maybe sacrifice this one, or maybe even this outside, especially if people are already gonna go in. But you've already seen enough of that. And then when it comes to the home base, the same thing can be said about the home base. If you just want to go with something else, like this one over here, I'm going to go to my village base, and I have an empty village base, and I'm just going to copy that one right there. And looking solid right here. All I would have to do is do the exact same thing, and I would just have to prioritize the walls. This is my base right now. Let's view those walls. Oof, yeah, there's gonna have to be a lot of switching around if I want to stick with this base. But I don't really want to stick with this base. I was just using it as an example. I love my base. I actually personally built this base. It took me a long time to finally prioritize it, until finally I feel like I got the right one. So yeah, that's gonna be it. So Roger. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope that you go ahead and start to explore some bases, and you get to see some really good bases. And this saves you a whole lot of time. Don't build your base. It does take several hours if you really want to get a good base. So just go ahead and just copy for the rest of the time. And that's pretty much the only way to go. All right, guys. Well, until next time, peace.